Question 17. This question forced me to zoom out. Hopefully, you can still kind of see this on your on your phone screens or wherever you're watching this, even though it's so zoomed out over here. I apologize. It's just a big question. Question 17. In the diagram below, line segment D, B, and AF intersect at point C, and AD, FBE are drawn. If AC equals 6, they already do that. So far, they've drawn everything they've described. AC is 6, DC is 4, FC 15, and angle D is 65, and the measure of angle CBE is 115. What is the length of CB? So I want this guy right here, CB. These look like a pair of similar triangles. And if I could show they were similar, then I could do my little equivalent fractions business. Well, I've got vertical angles over here. That's a start. 115, and this over here, they make a straight line. They need to add up to be 180. So I can say 180 minus 115, and that should get me 75, 65. Right, 65. So that means that this angle is 65. Oh, what a beautiful 65 I have drawn over there. This angle over here is 65, which means that angle CBF is the same as angle D. Well, now I've got angle to angle. Angle is enough to show similarity. So I can now say, why am I doing all this drawing over here when I can do it over here? I have angle, and that means that triangle DAC is similar to triangle, let me get the matching, D is what I started out with. That corresponds with angle B. A corresponds with angle F. This is important, by the way, putting the right letters in the right area. BFC. All right, DAC is similar to BFC, and that's all that I need to be able to say, to be able to use my equal fractions on here. So I can say, all right, 4 over 6, 4 is side DC, 6 is side AC. 4 over 6 should be equal to the corresponding fraction that I have over here. Well, 4 is opposite from, my 6 is my bigger side, and that's opposite from the 65. So opposite from this 65 should be that corresponding side. That means, so what I said is 65 opposite from that is my 6, which is my bigger side. This was my bigger side. This was my smaller side. So opposite from my 65 is 15. That's why I'm going to put 15 on the bottom here. And then I have just some variable, I don't know, x on the top, because this corresponds with the 4 over there. So like that, and this squiggle, I've got my squiggly line corresponding with the squiggly line, straight line with the straight line. And now we can do the algebra. Let's do it. So I will multiply by 15 on both sides. 15 times x over 15. This will be 15 divided by 15 is 1, which leaves me with just x. And I'm left with this whole big thing over here. 15 times 4 over 6 equals x. Well, let's just plug that in the calculator. Figure that one out. Open parentheses. 15 times 4 close over 6 is equal to 10. X is equal to 10. And they wanted the length of CB. Look at that. 10 is right there. My correct answer over here is number 1. Now, I said my correct answer over here is number 1. I have faith in the fact that I did everything right. when you're on the exam, take time, double check. They put trick questions on here. If you put, let's see if we made the mistake of saying, all right, I have 4 over 6. That is equal to 15 over x. Let's say I didn't take as much time and I was like, oh, the 4 matches the 15, so those should both be on top. 6 matches with the x, those should both be on the bottom. This is, by the way, a mistake. This is a mistake. I'm giving an example as to why you should check your answers, why you should take the question slow. If I make this mistake, I will get, well, here I can do, I'll just cross multiply for the sake of time here, because this is already bonus. 4x equals 15 times 6, which is 15 times 6 is 90. 15 times 6 is 90. I want to confirm that. 15, not 12. 15 times, 15 times 6, 90. 4x equals 90 divided by 4 divided by 4. X, in this case, they said 90 divided by 4 is 22.5. Oh no, that's an answer they give you right there as well. So I went ahead and right away said number 1 is the right answer because I took it slow. I knew that I did this problem correctly and I checked, made sure I put the right thing on top. If you go about like this and make this simple little mistake, the answer that you will end up with is an answer they have as a multiple choice question answer. Do not get some number and then just assume that you got it right, because when they're making these exams, they put in trick answers. They say, where's one little mistake they could make? They'll accidentally put the wrong fraction on one of the sides, and the answer is right there. Take your time, take it slow, make sure you're really, look, I noted small side, big side, and small side, big side. I paid attention to the opposite angles. You lose points by making silly, fast mistakes and going through it quickly. Take a moment, breathe, write things down, organize your thoughts, and get the correct answer. And in this case, yes, the correct answer is number 1.